Welcome to the Space Jam. To your dance, take the dance. It's a Space
Just do
Jam.
your dance.
All right, all
Here's
right,
your
all right.
chance.
Oh, is that what it is? I
Yeah,
don't
do
remember
your
it.
dance, bro. And I only know because I had this Space Jam soundtrack growing up. Like,
Oh, before we get into the Space Jam rigmarole, Liquid, I know we're
yeah,
gonna get
I'm
into it.
excited. Go ahead.
Welcome, guys. So, microtransaction in review,
Yeah,
game review.
yeah, game review.
Um, we are. Oh, I forgot the name of the game. I had it up and I deleted it for this thing. What was the name of the game again?
Dungeons and
Space Jam.
Dragons Dark. Oh, you talking about Space Jam? I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Space Jam,
Oh.
a New Legacy, the game.
New Legacy of the game. It is, I like. Well, to get into it, it was a special deal with Game Pass where you got to play it early before launch, like 2 weeks ahead of time. Just a bonus for a Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass Ultimate and you're like, yo, Doug, I want to feel the jam.
Right.
Watch the review first, see how we feel about it, and then you decide whether you want to get this quote unquote free perk.
Yeah.
Before we get into the review, Liquid, tell the people about your love of Space Jam.
Dude, I grew up with Space Jam. I'm sure a lot of people have. I'm talking about the original with Michael Jordan, Bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like that was such a cool movie. I know if you look online, look at reviews, it probably doesn't get the credit it deserves. But yeah, dude, I'm all for it. Toon Squad. I got my tank top on. I got my Toon Squad tank top. Got Daffy there. You got Bugs Bunny, Foghorn, and on Tasmanian Devil back there. But yeah, I love Space Jam. I remember watching it in the movies. I remember in the movie theater, I entered a coloring contest, and I won.
I knew you were gonna win, you son of a bitch,
Of course
dude.
I won. Why wouldn't I? How would I? If I'm going to tell you a story, obviously it's because it has a happy fucking ending. All right? And yes, I won. These little figures of the Monstars that were like that you could just play with. Like, oh, it was awesome. And I won. I took a picture. They posted my picture in the movie theater. And yeah, oh man, dude, talk about one of the high points of my life. I don't have many, but that was definitely one of them.
That is legitimately awesome, dude, right there. I'm the kid 2 rows behind you, really jealous because I tried coloring, but I suck at it. And I'm like, I just wanted the Monster toy.
And the thing is,
you took it from me, Liquid.
I think my mom bought me this art set, and I was like, oh, I could really go crazy with this. So I started like using like different color pencils and shit like that. Oh, dude! And I saw all the other kids work. I'm like, look at all these schmucks out here where they can't even color in the lines, so lamos. And then yeah, I entered mine. I took a picture with it with the toy, took it home, and like the thing is, Frank also entered the coloring contest. And let's just say one of us left. Frank is my brother, by the way, for those who don't know. And one of us left with a set of toys. That's all I gotta say.
What a loser.
Oh
man. Well, it's safe to say the both of us are incredible fans of Space Jam, the original content. Now, leading into it, we have a certain level of expectations. LeBron James, the new star of the show.
Yeah.
Technically, I want to say in other acting roles, he's done well, actually. And stuff like that. So I was real interested. And they broke us off with a little... I'm going to say preview to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid, what was your initial thoughts of Space Jam: The New Legacy, the video game?
So when I first played, I was excited. I thought I had some interesting ideas that didn't really, I guess, didn't really stick the landing, if you will. Like it's your casual beat 'em up. Just like your normal arcade beat 'em up. Nothing really sticks out about that, except for the use of the basketball. I think that's a big thing. The use of the basketball. Oh, I'm so good.
Which character did you play as?
So I was able to play as. I actually played as all of them. I played as Michael Jordan, Lola Bunny, and LeBron James. I believe if you look at
you could play as Mike. Wait. You could play as Michael Jordan in this game.
I'm sorry. I said Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, and LeBron James, not Michael Jordan. I said Michael Jordan. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Unless he's a secret character that I don't know about, but I don't know. I doubt it. But yeah, so it's your, like I said, casual beat 'em up. The gameplay you're probably seeing right now is probably of Lola Bunny, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's just mashing the same button over and over again. You could charge up your basketball to hit some enemies. I see some enemies catch the basketball. They could throw it back at you, so that you could use that to your advantage because you could throw it at them, which kind of stuns them because they'll catch it, and then you could just go ham on them if you wanted to. And I don't mean Porky Pig ham. I'm just saying just really go in on them. But overall, my first impressions, I would say it was good until I guess a little later in the game. How about yourself?
Well, I was excited. I knew what this game was going into it because I know the history a little bit with some kid who like Xbox had a contest and they want to bring like maybe young talent into it and he got brought in. But then they also had this other dude. It was like this mishmash of ideas and then trying to make this game. And for if I would have paid for this game, I would have been upset.
I
But like honestly, it was just so run of the mill, like aggressively average, no flavor. It's just like this is we talk about every once in a while. Hey, play this game if you have nothing to play.
Right.
No, this is the game if you literally have nothing to play. Because it will not make, and it's a really short game.
Oh yeah, you could be in like less than an hour.
Yeah, and I didn't even beat. I beat the first two bosses, and I was just like, I'm good. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just think if this wasn't called Space Jam, this conversation would probably be a lot different. We'd be dragging this game.
I agree. I think if it's not called Space Jam, I don't think we are talking about it at all. Like, I don't think we're playing this game, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't want to think. The thing is, I don't want to say it's like bad, but it does get boring quick. It's just like you're literally doing the same thing over and over. Which, I mean, technically, I guess you can argue with that about a lot of beat 'em ups, but a lot of beat 'em ups are just really fun, though. You know what I'm saying? When you like think of things like Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage is really fun in my opinion. But yeah, this one, like I said, they tried some new things, didn't stick the landing. I wish it had online co-op. Unfortunately, it didn't. But even then, I don't think that would have really made it better. If anything, I'm glad they just saved on the resources, I guess, on that, because I don't think it would have really helped it all that much. Like I said, very short, easy to play, just button mashy, nothing really special, nothing really stood out, except for just the fact that like I said, the name Space Jam. I think the special edition that they were giving out that had like the Toon Squad controllers for Xbox. That was kind of cool. I really dug those controllers. I'm gonna try to see if I could put some pictures in there in the video here. But that was cool. But obviously that's not the game, and we're reviewing the game. And like I said, I think it's okay. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it is a bad game. Don't worry about it, Liquid. I got you covered. It is a bad game. The only reason why anyone doesn't say it's a bad game is because hard people worked hard on the video game. Even if a game is bad, someone worked really hard on it, and Liquid doesn't want to shit on them because Liquid's a nice guy. I, on the other hand, am gonna say a shitty game shitty. Sorry, kid, that first video game ever made, but your game not good. Like, there's other bunch of beat 'em ups that are way better. You figure out the opponents instantly. You're like, oh, all I have to do is this, and this. And you learn that within the first 10 minutes. There is no... And they try to, like, teach you the game through, like, missions. But when they teach you pretty much how the game is played, you've already beat a quarter of the game. Yeah. And that's not good. It's just not a good game. I would not recommend this to anybody.
Wow.
Like, unless you watch the new movie and you like, bro, I need more Space Jam content, and you're like, here, I guess.
Or you can watch the old movie.
Or you could, yeah. And by the way, have you watched Space Jam recently?
I haven't. I kind of want to for some reason. Like, I just thought of it.
I have. Okay. And it holds up.
Really? It's on HBO Max, right?
I don't know. I just saw it with my brother Anthony. Okay. And his kids love the original movie.
Oh, nice.
And like, yeah, so it's kid approved. And you watch it and you're just laughing. You're like, oh man. And now that you watch the documentary with Michael Jordan and stuff like that, you're like, oh man, you know what was happening in the background and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that is
But
cool.
yet again, here we are talking about a good experience. Let's get back to this bad experience. I got off topic over here. If you literally have nothing to do and you have an hour to kill and you want easy achievement points, go ahead, play this game. And if you don't care about any of that, don't touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
No, that's pretty well said. I thought it was okay, but I would have to agree that yes, if there's something that you absolutely you have nothing to play, I still would recommend playing something else besides this, just because it's just too short. There's not enough. It gets boring very quickly. If anything, I don't even know if is the game going to be free to play. I'm not even sure if it is or not. If there is,
it's going to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, I know that much. I just don't know if it's going to have a dollar amount. If it does, it's not going to be worth it. So save your money. If it is free to play, I still really, I would like to say, hey, go ahead and play it, but I still wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Anything else you have left, Chris?
Other than our official results, Liquid, yay or nay?
I'm gonna have to go with nay. I'm gonna have to agree with you there. It's like we said, it's your classic beat 'em up. It's just way more watered down, in my opinion. If that, and that's obviously not that great. So I'm gonna go with nay.
Yeah, I'm going with another hot nay as well. If you want to play something with a little bit of nostalgia and a little bit of new, but still beat 'em up, play Battletoads.
You know what's funny? This is the second time that we recommend Battletoads over the current game, and I was gonna say the exact same thing you just said, like play Battletoads. So I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you did, because it just tells me our minds are in the same fucking place right now. All right, good.
Heck yeah, it is. Well, guys, don't play it, but if you want to know what we think about other video games, so on and so forth, we made a bunch of videos. We tell you about Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. We in the earlier podcasts, we have segments on the show where the Game of the Week through Game Pass.
Right.
We haven't we still didn't decide what game we're playing next week, but yeah, we need to figure that one out. But when we know, so will you. Okay?
No kidding.
All right, guys. Well, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next week.